All right, I want to welcome everybody to this live space, and I'm super excited to be doing this with you. I think it's very interesting to have everybody right here today. Apologies, we were not able to have live session yesterday, and this was not my fault. I never had it in mind that we would not have the live session, right? I did try all I could to ensure that we've set every measure in space or in place. Some reasons we just could not, and I want to say so sorry and apologies for that. Even this morning, today, we are actually having issues. Power, right? That's the honest truth. And I want to say so sorry about it. As an individual, I'm trying to ensure that we're giving all we can and doing all we could to making sure that every one of us were on the same space. All right. And once again, apologizing for the inability, right, that we sort of seem to have. And once again, I want to say welcome. It's GM here, and of course this is David, this is El Giord, and of course we are all welcome to this space. I would want to ensure and encourage us that I want to ensure that every one of us be on the same space. Don't want to be in a hurry to leave and all of that. Please try to stay to the very end, because y'all that have been following our analysis already knows what we've been saying for the past few moments, and all of these things have been so clear to every one of us and all of that. So yes, our stance as regards the market has not changed. Our bias is only getting more solid. Why has it become more solid? Because we already in the market going in the path we already anticipated, and all of this has been expected. And I think we are at such point where we need to just raise up, face reality, and of course get prepared. I think that's very much what it is about. So please, if you're just hanging around, you should already know how we do things here. There will always be a reward for those who always join us on our platforms, on HTX Live, on Binance Live, and all of that. So I'm going to be super excited if you try to also join us on those spaces and give us a following, all of that, and sign up, and of course get across into doing your trading. We have the market week already been set, I know, right? But much more importantly for us to look at what exactly we think the market is essentially doing. I think we have a lot to really discuss, and to keep it very simple, the market is extremely bullish. Now, how do I know? If you've been following, you'll be aware. Those who've been following our stream are already aware. I said October, every October, especially the ones that comes in during the Bitcoin halving, always turn extremely. I have shown you that chart previously, which I would definitely want to bring you into right now to see. I drew this, right? October. So you have that 11,000% pump in the first year of Bitcoin halving from October. October specifically, and then this particular one, the 2020 halving, we saw Bitcoin having 550% pump, and I was like, for this October, we should be expecting 50 to 100% at the very least. And so these are my expectations, and I think they are not in any way something unachievable or something too difficult to really attain. And so let's quickly come back to where we are right now, which is just this point, which we've been carefully analyzing, looking at the market, and of course understanding the trend it's been creating. Obviously this market is breaking out, and nobody is going to be contesting that or disbelieving that, what have you. It's very much obvious this market is breaking out, and it's very, 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 very important to take note of that. Now, why are we going to be looking at this with a very analytical lens? We would also never be emotional about the market. Would have to face it for what it is. Bitcoin is breaking out, and that's a very, very good one, giving us a sign that the market's exponentially bullish. And yes, we already hit 68k again, and I think it's very much interesting to know that all of those are quite essential, in my opinion, to defining if we are going to be attaining the new feet of a new all-time high, which I think the market is really, really set and primed for. Please, if this is your first time of tuning in, drop a like, drop your questions and your comments. I think all of those are very, very important, and I would be super glad, right? Super glad to have every one of us, engaging the live room. So what is my bias for the markets this particular week? So I've been thinking the market was going to be shortened from here, but of course the market did broke out, and I already gave a clue about that, right? Following this what's it called, this order block, which the market did mitigate, and of course the market respectively has been going upward ever since. So that implies that every bearish bias has already been null and void, and I'm going to be doing this what do you call this now, this red packet giveaway. And yeah, I want you all to grab as much, right? So please welcome and enjoy this that with all love. Don't forget to subscribe. I said that already. Now, since the bearish bias has been null and void, everything now is flipping. So this POI was peaked, and that is something. This POI was peaked, and that simply explains that we've already had the sell liquidity, which is the resting liquidity, resting below this point. It was cleared, right? And then we can clearly say this is the shift in market structure, and the worst you want to expect will be some form of what do you call this, retracement, right? Which I would say yes, I've been bullish from here, did close, and I was expecting to come down. Some form of what do you call it, some form of retracement, which in my own opinion would explain that the worst case scenario is for me to expect Bitcoin to tap into 63k. Worst case scenario, but I don't think that's probably going to be happening. The possibility of that happening is extremely slim. So I think that for me is one important factor, which I think we would not want to throw to the drain. And so look at this, right? See, this is a long position that has been held. Market already smashing that. We've broken above, and then the worst case scenario would be me expecting Bitcoin to come like this other block, like 65,500. Because why? The market has already given every indication that we are not in any way struggling for being bullish, or struggling to accept, or struggling for people's acceptance as regards maybe we're bullish or not. Market has simply established this fact. Please, if it's your first time of coming, please don't forget to subscribe. I mean, that will go a huge way, a long way. Now look at this right now, guys. I will be very honest with you. If I will be looking at this market, I would say first off, this is a breakout and this is a retest. Going this far and expecting to come again this way, well, it's a possibility, but I would almost not buy into that. But don't forget something very clearly, that our expectation for the Bitcoin market as regards the month of October, as regards the month of as regards the quarter we've entered, is extremely bullish. So I'm saying this is what I'm expecting the market to go. 80k is going to be happening very, very soon, and by very soon I mean before the third week of November. Letting 80k to actually eat, and then as we're going to be flipping into 2025, I'm going to be seeing Bitcoin somewhere around 100k possibly. So we're going to be seeing it come close. So I think we are really, really primed for a very, very strong bullish candle, bullish market, since we've broken out clearly out of this trend line. This is not a fake out. I was showing some persons yesterday on a session on a discussion that if you go through the line graph and you look at the market, it has actually given us double fake out on this resistance, this move here, this move here, and it only had one fake out on the demand zone or the support zone. But now this is not going to be a fake out, it's a huge massive breakout. So I'm asking myself what's probably going to be happening. Well, might have a little bit of retracement, but that's not going to be telling us that the market is not in any way going upward or going forward. So I mean, these are important, things we want to hold dearly to ourselves, while we still, in every sense of it, get prepared and of course stay ahead. I don't know if you are really ready. My expectation for the market is very simple. My expectation is that the market is going to 150k. There are no jokes about this right now. Why? Because historically, if you go check the price actions of the Bitcoin market every October of its halving, it's been massive. We have 11,000, 3,000. My worst case scenario would be dividing this by 5, right? Dividing this by 5 gives me something like this at the very least, like 6. Dividing this by 5 may give me something like this. So dividing this by 5, I'm looking at a 110%, a 100% average move from this October. So if I'm going to be going 100% from here, so you can actually understand where I'm saying I'm headed, right? So the 100% is going to be bringing me somewhere around where are you going that? 100% is going to be bringing me like around 140k. See that? Yes. So around 140k. That's it. And so you can actually relate to what I've been saying, that see, a 100% pump is probably going to be leading us to a very solid market, new all-time high. And so I think 130k, 140k going to be happening soon than we least expect. But while we have established this fact, and of course, we're looking at this, because why am I saying this? I've been saying this all along when the market was still struggling around 50 57, 58, 59k. Why? Because historically, every 4 year, and especially the month of October, we've seen the market being bullish. And what you can see here was 11,000% upward move uptick from October movement in Bitcoin. We're very specific. I did show folks this, right? Let me bring it back to a candle chart so we can actually have a understand what I've been saying. So now you can actually agree with me that yes, that was the month October it was, and then you see the market going. That was a month. That was a turning point here, October. So see how Bitcoin moved, right? So let's travel back in time, or travel forward in time from 2012, 2016, October. Also see this. October the 1st, I've been using first day in October as a yardstick. So what do you guys see? So you see the market also moving uptick from that October, right? All along 2016. So come to 2020, traveling into time. See that? Also October also, right? What's been it's the market doing? Boom, right? All has been first week of October. But of course, because of manipulation, we have to survive the first week of October, and now we're in the literally second week. We should be going up. So it's essentially still correct, and I would say, in my own opinion, accurate for us to say that this is still the point we have in the uptick in this month, in this bull run, in this bull cycle. So I think it's very clear, and it's not anything that is very complex for anyone to really be able to relate with. That what you can see right now is that in this particular month, and yet in this bull run 4 years afterwards, as it's been conventional, the market is also going to be having a very unusual pump, and my least is 70% upward from this particular point. I'm expecting a 70% uptick at the very least, and that implies that we're going to be seeing at least above 100k in this bull run. That's very conservative, and I'm thinking of a fair price of 150, right? 150. That's like going above 100%. So I think those are very relatable, very relatable metrics we can be calling and figures we can be pulling, in my own opinion. And I think it's very fair and important if we want to really face the reality. Please, I want you to drop more likes and emojis, so that we can actually get the algorithm onboarding folks to come here about this basic truth. So drop more likes and emojis and likes. So I think this is also going to be helping every one of us. It's going to be like a win-win scenario. So we're going to be dropping more giveaways for those who really care for those, and I think everyone should. So guys, what do you think about Solana? What do you think? Solana has been within a consolidation, and I think it's still also part of that point where it's also trying to define its next move. And if I clean all of this up, right, you would see that what Solana has been doing, right? What Solana has been doing has been so possibly indecisive or whatever it is. You're going to be seeing Solana moving in a way, right? This looks like a descending channel, whatever. But in all honesty, if you use a line graph to look at Solana, you'd just actually realize that whatever Solana has been doing, I don't know if I'm going to be calling it a channel or going to call it a wedge, because the whole thing looks more like a wedge. I don't know if you can see that. So like this. So you have it from that, from this top, like that, like this, and then so we might have Solana zoning in like this and then breaking out, or from here it could just even be breaking out. So whichever one, I think we just have to be expecting the very worst. And in my opinion, I'm going to be saying my stance remains as clear and explicit as I can say. Thank you. Hello, and greetings to you. So yeah, we're gonna be having quiz if you all want it. And so my expectation for Solana is, still within the consolidatory phase. And as I'm looking at BOM, which was the coin I traded somewhere last week, into this week, I expect some form of what do you call this? Some form of market action, which is, I'm expecting the market to still come like this. I'm expecting BOM to do this. I don't know how, when, why, which way, but I'm expecting that to happen on BOM. But we continue, because it obviously did pumped explosively from this low point. It went 80% upwards, 80%. So having a 30 something percent drop, or 20, like this. So I'm expecting this worst case scenario to happen. So, and of course it's been like how many percent down already from the top, with it's been 20, 22. So we just have some 80% more to go, and then we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna be taking a long, in my opinion, from BOM. I'm gonna be taking this long. Nandin. Okay, I hope I'm spelling your name very well. Okay, so hello Nandine. So I think it's good having you all around. So I'm gonna be saying more greetings to everybody. We're gonna be having more giveaways also. Please just drop more likes and all of that. So for me, my opinion on this is saying we're gonna be coming downwards. So trying to reconcile this may look even tough, and I think I should look at the Bitcoin dominance. So let's look at BTC, and yeah, I'll look at Bitcoin dominance, because I think, in my opinion, my expectation is Bitcoin is going to be leading this bull run. Bitcoin, as usual, will actually have a huge breakout. I think it's doing that right now. Look at that. So I was actually expecting us to have a very huge bearish market from the fall of December. This is because the bull run, in my opinion, started in 2023. But now, since it's very obvious the market is still maintaining its bull stride, I think I'm going to be taking this off the diagram, and then make you realize that the what's it called, the Bitcoin dominance is still very much up. 2020 bear market, recent and talks on BTC ETFs, all of these, from 2023 made the market to be this high. The Bitcoin dominance has been so high, right? They've been edging back on Bitcoin, and I think we're going to be coming to the point where the Bitcoin dominance is going to be falling. So the Bitcoin dominance falling only leads us to the altcoin run. So the worst case scenario will be we seeing Bitcoin dominance come to 62%, and I think that's just how many percent away, right? About 6% away, right? And so what's been happening to Bitcoin? It's been buying. Will it be buying still? Yes. And what do you mean by buying still? I'm looking at some 70k happening somewhere possibly before the end of this week, and then we're gonna be having like somewhere around 8k happening as we're gonna be breaking into the month of November, somewhere around that, and then somewhere close to the end of this year into the early next year, we should be seeing $100,000 happening. So these are my expectations for the market, and I don't think they are unachievable and not something very close by. So I really do wish, and I hope everybody has been learning one or two things from the market. And this is my stance, right? This is my stance on the market. So we're going to be taking a break. I would want to look into the live room and see what we've been saying. Thank you very much, Anvira Kram. Thank you. Thanks. I am so grateful having folks really engage in the live room. Please, if you're on our live spaces, please try to drop your your chats, your greetings. It goes beyond just a conventional talk. I think it's about learning and about connecting. So quickly, while we still continue and forge ahead. Let's come really to the market cap to look at something. I remember making some calls on some coins right here. One of such coins was Wayne, one of such calls Maneki, one of such. I think this coin you not find on Binance. Yeah, I think not very much available on major exchanges. No, I don't think it's even available on HTX. And I think yes, all of these coins are going to be changing the narrative, right, as we prepare for the bull market, which of course is really upon us. So I think that's pretty much my own opinion, right? Look at this. SOSEX has been up how many percent now in the past 20% in the past in the past how many days? Let's look. 7 days. The past 7 days has been up 176%, right? 176% from its lowest point, right? 0.001. It's been like up 10x, up 10x. And I think I did still have access to this 10x kind of. Yeah, because I think I bought around this region, and it's not just April 29th. I did got that around somewhere around yeah, somewhere around August. Some people are saying they're gonna be selling this for $10 per token, because why? It's more like an exchange. It is an exchange, right? It's, yeah, Solana centralized exchange kind of. So, and you can imagine every coin getting listed on SOSEX, and I think it's already been happening. So I think I was telling myself holding 1 million of this coin is going to be some very good fit, but to hold 1 million right now is going to be like using $14,000 to bet on it right now, right? So, and even to top up the bag and say you want to like bring it to 65k units, like you're going to be using $900 to bag more. Whichever way, just ensure you're having some side earnings of this coin. Very important, because you just cannot tell. Spread portfolios and of course look forward to how you want to buy this, right? I want to show you my some talks around some other things. There's a breakout. You're saying that we're going upward. There's no other way about this thing, right? There's no other way. I want to show you something very importantly, guys, which is what exactly when I made mention of some coins like when. So I think these are things we want to be doing, right, as we're preparing. I'm really going to be buying as much as possible of as a kind of when. The total supply is actually very enormous, like over what's it called, over 727 billion. And holding 10 million pieces is not bad. Yeah, holding 10 million pieces is not bad for this coin. So I think it's very funny. So a good coin, my opinion. So well, I think, and I think it's very much important, guys, for you to know that there's a lot of bullish strand the market is giving. Look at this right now, guys. I've been analyzing this market right about, excuse me, dimension, and it's been up from the point of entry somewhere around here, like 17% or more. It got higher, like 29% is just down there low. And my own opinion would be that we're gonna have in dimension breaking above its previous high of 2.34. And so there are many good coins I think people can actually go back and hold. You just have to be intentional and deliberate, right? In my opinion. So as I'm looking at the market and I'm trying to understand what exactly it is doing, I think one thing is clear: the market is bullish. Bullish, you see opportunities. Let's imagine if you're on a long here with 3x, $1,000, and you get it to this top. 181% 3x is giving you way over 300%. That's like some what am I saying? Almost 560%, almost 600% essentially. So, and that's very good, very good. That's like 5.6 on return. So because of 68k, and I think something around 150k is not something that is very difficult to achieve. One thing I think everybody should be doing is just loading up and preparing. Everything looks set. I mean, let me even go check if the funds of these folks waiting to get their tokens have been released. So please do not forget to like, right? So I think it's important to have that. Let's look at crypto giveaway also. Gonna be taking a break soon. Let me look for yeah, the post about FTX fund refund. So So let's look for the post related to FTX refund and all of that, and then I think it's been yeah. Right, so I think it's interesting. So this is it. The market could be shaking. Or might shake. I don't know why. Because look at this news. FTX Alameda redeemed 178,631 Solana, valued at $28 million, and distributed them to 20 different addresses 8 hours ago. Out of these, 113,000 souls have been transferred to Coinbase and Binance. I don't know why. Possibly because of this of refunding, right? I think so. Right, guys. What do you all think about these? I think yeah. I think it's all to becoming reality. Folks who have been waiting for their funds to get refunded are already getting a glimpse of that right now. So back in April, FTX announced it will be auctioning off 70.5 billion in the hopes of fetching a higher price than the original liquidation plan of direct sale. So a month later, the exchange sold even more SOL as part of its fire sale with that $80 million at the time, and recently. All right, I think we already have the break time over. We need to get going. So now let's keep going. So what was I saying? I was talking about something. Yes. So I think, in my opinion, looking at the market right now is just I don't know, finding spots to open a buy or a long, whatever, because you might be waiting for the market to go lower and then you will not see that up. So opening a long anywhere, right, be good, but making a very, very sensible entry might be so better. Might be so super better. Being honest with you guys, I don't know how and when and why. I think we should actually get to like some 50,000 followers across all our handles. Just need to be committed to it. Please, if you're right here, always try to subscribe. Please support what we're doing right now. FTX and the whole refunding saga has been clear, and I think a lot of people has been saying, you know what's going to be happening, since they're not liquidating the asset but sending it to folks as their token. That could also explain that we should see the market going upward, because liquidity is going to be injected and people are also as bullish as any other thing. I think I did reach some point onto scroll. We're gonna be looking at the price action. We're gonna be drawing out actions, all of that. I would also go check if we're qualified for the airdrop. Reading. The supply is 1 billion. And then circulating supply is how many? How many is being circulated? FDV is 1.42 billion. Market cap is where is market cap? The circulating supply is 190 million. So I think that's all. I'm gonna look up for more details, like the website and all of that. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking out for what's punch and all of that. So this is scroll, and of course the layer 2 also. Lots and lots and lots of layer 2s, and people seem not to be so assured of what exactly the market is, essentially doing. I guess it's about time for us to just look at the fact that, see, this particular bull run has everything to do with understanding where the market headed to and what coins should be getting. Coins that have been existing for 3 years might not be a good thing to do right now, and I think it's not even smart. It's important to recheck your portfolio and, of course, reverse or redirect some certain funds. 150k is the ultimate move, and I don't think anybody should be deceiving you about that. And in my own opinion, I think I'm going to be telling everybody right now, 150k is going to be happening very soon, and it's very, very important for you to know what exactly you're holding. Holding coins that have already been in existence for way too long in the market might be a smear on your portfolio. Intentional understanding of the market's face, the market current face, the picture of the market, the current market situation, and what the market is headed for is very, very important skill to have as we are envisioning this unusual bull run. So I think it's very, very important for us to have all of this while we are also preparing for that bull run. And it's been clear, we've made this stance open that since the market has broken above this particular trend line, which is obvious on a daily and weekly time frame, we can be so sure that whatever has happened every October in the past market will definitely again happen this October. It's a bullish, very bullish, and realistically we should be looking at 120, 150k maximally in a very conservative manner. So I think that's all I've got to say about the market, and I think that's all I've got to say. So this final quarter, Q4 2024, Q1 2025, Q2 2025, best time to begin, enter and exit the market. Be strategic about your entry, revamp your portfolio, get off coins that have been in existence for way too long. Be strategic to look into coins that has to do with artificial intelligence, some that have something to do with, Solana ecosystem, coins that are memes, have strong community backings, have survived rogging or is not rogging. Be intentional, go top down. Be deliberate in your approach with your investing after it's your fund. Be very wary and very careful of pre-sales. Pre-sales could be a very good way to lock your funds, and that could be very, very catastrophic. Do not jump at pre-sales. It's not the year for pre-sales, I tell you. Very careful, and I think I'm going to be seeing you on the other side. Peace. I think it's about the market being bullish, and I think we all should be, and I am. I've said that. Follow me for more, and don't forget to subscribe and follow to El Giord. Peace. So I think that's very much important for us to just have and state, and I think it's very much important. I want to charge my device. I'm going to be right back. Take a break and then drop a like. Peace out. right, I think I'm very much done with all of this, guys. I don't know, I would want to just do a quiz for those of our folks, and I want to appreciate you all for coming. That's all I've got to say this particular day. I think it's one of such moments where I think we do not just want to take for granted. And yes, hey, all right. So I think we're gonna be doing quiz. Like I said, we're gonna be having that right now quickly. So the answer is 150k. So I made that very obvious, and I think everybody already can see that on the tag and the topic theme of this live. What do I say Bitcoin is added? That's going to be the question, and I hope everybody can get a share pool of 100,000. It's going to be like for the post, where post 80%. No, let's make it. Let's make it for the first 50%. That's very fair, and of course, people are going to get it. People are going to get a chunk of the word. So I hope everybody could be so smart and fast and all of that. So let's see how far people can actually go. Don't forget, we're very much bullish, guys. So I think that very much it. Be careful of influencers chilling memes for you to buy. They just want to rock you. Be careful. Be careful. I've just given you all the alphas. Yeah, careful. I think this is not the world of pre-sales anymore. Things have really evolved from last bull cycle experience, all about pre-sale, all of that. So I think it's great. So you all can actually answer. Let's see if people are getting it. One person got right. So let's see. You have 51 seconds more to go for the quiz. 3 persons already up with the answer. That's gonna be like the only quiz, right? Only quiz. Only 4 persons are right. 4 persons are getting the answer right. So let's see how people are gonna be doing. We have 5 persons up. You have less than how many seconds more to go? 32 seconds more to go, and I think that's it. You have 30 seconds. 6 persons are right. So let's see how far that's gonna be going as regards the quiz. Well, guys, I think 6 persons. So let's see. Everyone is actually bullish now, and I've been saying this previously, so I think it's important everyone actually getting to learn this right now. So I want to say thank you for everyone that just joined us on our stream. It's beautiful having you all around. So we have how many seconds more to go? 11 seconds more to go, and people are still not getting how we would have them answer